Welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on. But right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the running back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
It's the best possible starting field position. 1st and goal from the 1. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Going with the old counter run here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but gain at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking for 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
He's moving out of the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Comes up with the catch. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it on a counter. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7.
That makes the score Oregon 17, Clemson 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Setting the back in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Just ran away from the defense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
We'll try to run it with the option. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Mr. Carey is the running. He's marked as at the 5-yard line. Third down coming.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're going to run the option. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, This guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take another shot right here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I love how this... He's able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick completion to the tight end. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. It's an option look. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just...
Touchdown, Clemson. And the comeback is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
24, Clemson, 21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes a quick catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Touchdown, Tigers. You battled back to go in front now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer right away? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, Oregon, 24.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes, a sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, looking to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
35, Oregon 30.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Looking right, this one caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Trying the old counter play here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now the defense able to bring him down. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
49, Oregon 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On third down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
He'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Clemson, number 21.
And now the try here for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Clemson, 63. Oregon, 30.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.